This local sports report is brought to you by Next Level U Sports. Play the sport of your dreams at the school of your dreams. Contact Next Level U at 226-600-7046 or visit their website, nlusports.com.
Purple and proud is the slogan. It definitely is. It's exciting to wear the logo for sure. Everyone knows what Western is, especially when it comes to athletics.
He is ready to ride with the Western Mustangs. Meet Riley Mathieson, an 18-year-old golfer from Stratford who is moving to the next level. Mathieson will tee it up in OUA golf, recently committing to Western University in London.
Western was a really good fit for me because their athletics are very prestigious. They've always had really good sports teams, no matter what sport they're playing. They've always done really well, especially the golf team. They're ranked second in Canada amongst Canadian universities and colleges for golf. So that's why, another great reason why I decided to go to Western, because I was able to stay closer to home, go to a great school.
Mathieson is excited to hop on board with one of the most prestigious golf programs in the country. He calls himself a steady player who is solid off the tee and on the greens.
I've always had certain aspects of my game, like my driving and my putting, that have really always kept my game in fine tune, no matter what kind of day I'm having out on the course. And I think that that's something that can really attribute to helping the golf team down the road, winning an OUA championship and competing well at tournaments.
Growing up, Mathieson fine-tuned his game on the fairways at the Stratford Country Club. That's where he met Chris Dickinson. The duo developed a friendship, and Dickinson became Mathieson's coach.
He's a good athlete, but he's a fantastic person, and Western's gained somebody who will be great on the course, but somebody who'll be even better in the team atmosphere. And good people always accomplish good things, and he's one of the best people out there. So I'm so happy for him. I couldn't be more proud of him.
He's not just a golf coach for sure. He's definitely like an older brother to me. Whether it's golf or something that's not even related to golf, he's always there, and he's a great guy to be with.
Dickinson and Mathieson have now been working together for 7 years, most recently at the Ontario Golf Academy at Whistlebear. Dickinson is a teaching professional at the course in North Dumfries.
He hits it a mile, and he's one of the best putters I've ever seen. So when he can kind of strike the ball well with his irons, he's going to be very, very, very competitive.
My favorite part about Whistlebear is the practice facility, and as someone that will come for a few hours every day to hit balls and chip and putt, it's definitely a great environment for that, because if you turn the camera around right now, you can see the driving ranges, which is incredible here.
Ryan Nicheski from Next Level U Sports is another person who helped Mathieson achieve his goal of playing university golf. Nicheski is the head recruiter for NLU and is proud to see the former St. Michael's student taking his game to Western.
Riley's just been awesome to work with. Like, we were actually just talking, extremely organized throughout the process, went through the process, got a really cool experience going to a couple different schools, different campuses, actually we just looked it up right now, 30 different schools that had some outreach with him. So he did go through this process, did really well through it.
NLU is a great platform for athletes that are wanting to compete at university and college levels, and that's because there's so many athletes out there in various sports, and there's also a million schools out there too, and NLU just does an amazing job of finding that school for you.
A bright future for a motivated young man. And the last word in this story goes to Dickinson, who shares an anecdote about Mathieson's determination.
I would say it was probably 3 years ago at the Stratford Country Club. We got to this point where he'd kind of peaked a little bit. Like, he was, competing. He wasn't really winning, but he was close. And then so I kind of challenged him. I said, Riley, you need to be better. And he was telling me, he's like, he doesn't have time. He's got, he's got school, he's got friends, he's got hockey, he's got all this other stuff. I said, you know what, you need to make that decision on what you want. Do you want to be a winner, or do you want to be somebody who just competes in golf tournaments? So that night I went home, 9 o'clock at night. I came back, I forgot something at work, and it's pitch black, and all of a sudden I just see this car that's like on the putting green and the lights are on. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And he had driven his car down there and turned the lights on, and he had bought in glow sticks and he put them in all the holes, and he was putting in the pitch black. And so I was just like, wow, like he's willing to put in that kind of work. And okay, that was a one-time thing. And 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, whatever, his dad stopped me and said, you know what, can you talk to Riley about how much practice he's putting in? And I thought, okay, well, he's not putting in enough. And his dad's like, it was 11:30 last night before he came home, like the middle of the dark. He's like, you know, he's out there practicing in the middle of the night when, you know what, if you want to be good, be good. If you want to be great, that's the stuff you have to do. And it's, you know, nobody sees that. So when I can be able to tell that story to the world, it's kind of, that's what makes my job special.
For more highlights, visit our website, 519sportsonline.ca. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.